Andrew Neil has savaged anti-Brexit commentators as the veteran journalist took to Twitter to agree with a sharp remark following the UK's successful coronavirus vaccine rollout compared to the EU's so far. Yesterday, Andrew Lillico, a columnist for The Telegraph, tweeted, "It wasn't that these anti-Brexiteer commentators were wrong. People get things wrong all the time. Prediction can be very tricky. It was how massively arrogant, patronizing and aggressively dismissive of any alternative point of view they were." Following his tweet, the former BBC journalist, Andrew Neil, swiftly took apart anti-Brexit commentators as he added to the remark. He simply wrote, "Indeed. Indeed. Indeed." Others agreed with Mr. Neil, with one person saying it was the very sanctimonious arrogance which brought them to support Brexit. One tweeted, "It was that very sanctimonious arrogance that gave me my Damascene moment and brought me to avidly support Brexit, having initially, albeit narrowly, voted Remain." Another person said, "They haven't worked out yet that their patronizing, arrogant, dismissive stance actually made a lot of people double down. Even if they were doubting their initial decision." Someone else pointed out the argument for leave or remain was not an issue, but that the issue was we voted to leave, so we should leave. Another said, "Just check the Remoaner comments. They still are all of those things. And until they learn any different they will remain in the shadows." While another person tweeted Mr. Lillico's original comments with the added, "and still are." Mr. Lillico's original tweet was in reference to an online jibe towards radio host James O'Brien. The remark came following the success of Britain's coronavirus vaccine rollout so far. The UK has 3 vaccines which have been approved by the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Authority. More than 2 million people have been given one of the vaccines already, with the government planning to issue the jab to 15 million by February. Meanwhile, some in Europe have complained the rollout in the bloc is too slow. On Friday, the EU Commission agreed to buy an extra 300 million doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, which would give the EU nearly half of the firm's global output for 2021. Germany earlier sparked fury over a bilateral vaccine deal when talks between EU and pharmaceutical firms were still ongoing.